Coronation Street fans around the country are still drying their tears after Rana Habeeb was tragically killed off in Wednesday night's episodes. Viewers must now wait until Sunday to see the equally emotional aftermath. Curse those scheduling changes, but it's sure to be worth a wait as Rana's exit sparks high drama on the cobbles. Here are 7 big spoilers revealing what's next. 1. Carla, Gary and Nick struggle with their guilt. ITV Corey bosses have named 6 official suspects in the mystery of the underworld roof collapse, but it's Carla, Gary and Nick who look most shifty in the immediate aftermath. All 3 characters knew the roof was dangerous before it fell in, so they feared they could be looking at manslaughter charges if the truth gets out. Of course, we can't forget that a shadowy figure was seen sabotaging the roof just a few hours before the disaster took place. Forget negligence, could Carla, Gary or Nick have caused the damage deliberately for their own reasons? 2. A familiar face returns. BBC Well, familiar to Roy Cropper at least. It's been confirmed that Wayne Hayes, who was fostered by Roy and Haley in 2001, is returning to the cobbles as part of the whodunit storyline. Now working as a health and safety inspector, Wayne is sent to the street to help the police with their inquiries. He pays particular attention to Carla at first, leaving her so stressed that she decides to leave Weatherfield for a few days, because that won't look suspicious, right? Wayne was played by Gary Damer in 2000 and 2001, but an actor called Adam Barlow, who was clearly always destined to be in Corey, has been brought on board to play the grown-up version of the character. 3. Gary's relationship comes under threat. ITV If having the police and a health and safety guy sniffing around wasn't stressful enough, Gary also struggles with some no-nonsense behavior from his partner Sarah. As Gary faces police questioning over the factory roof, Sarah warns him that she'll end their relationship unless he's completely honest with them. So, what's more important to Gary, saving his relationship or avoiding possible negligence accusations? 4. Robert behaves suspiciously. BBC Robert has been conspicuous by his absence in recent episodes and we certainly can't count him out as a suspect. When he reappears next Wednesday, March 27, he claims to know nothing of the factory tragedy and is evasive over where he's been for the past few days. Michelle smells a rat and asks Ryan to keep a close watch on her ex, a tactic that backfires when Robert finds out and sacks the hapless waiter. Tristan Gemmell, who plays Robert, recently teased that his character could be hiding knowledge of the roof incident or another secret altogether. 5. Carla becomes a hate figure. ITV While Carla is away, the Corey residents do what they do best, looking for a scapegoat and throwing wild accusations around. Wayne helps to rule out some of the major possibilities for the roof collapse, confirming that the damage caused by the recent boat fire wasn't to blame, nor were Sally and Gina by climbing up there in the first place. This forces the locals to consider a far more shocking possibility: Carla could have sabotaged the roof herself so that she could claim on the insurance. As Carla isn't around to explain herself, Michelle jumps to her defense by assuring everyone that she never would have put lives at risk. Others are far from convinced as grief, anger and frustration builds. 6. Mourning and a memorial. ITV This Sunday's hour-long special sounds like it will be an emotional watch, with official spoilers revealing that all those who were close to Rana will face the devastation, grief and anger that comes with losing a loved one. The Underworld staff also plan a memorial party in the wake of the factory disaster, knowing that Rana would want to be remembered with a smile. 7. Carla suffers a breakdown. ITV The backlash that's about to hit Carla will pave the way for a mental health storyline focusing on the popular character. Carla becomes anxious and paranoid after everybody's hostility, and it's thought that she'll even briefly go missing while at a particularly low point. Corey bosses have confirmed plans for Carla to take center stage in a special episode when the story reaches its peak. This is expected to be similar in style to Ashley Thomas's dementia episode in Emmerdale, which showed the world through his eyes. The episode in question will also see the culprit behind the underworld disaster finally unmasked, so it's one that fans won't want to miss. Coronation Street continues on Sunday, March 24, at 8 p.m. on ITV. Read more news, spoilers and gossip on our Coronation Street homepage. Digital Spy Soap Scoop video. Hit play below for all the latest Coronation Street spoilers, as Roy gets a blast from the past and baby Birdie is finally allowed home. Want up to the minute soaps news, spoilers and gossip on your social feeds? Just hit like on our Digital Spy Soaps Facebook page.